everyone. So I'm here to do a review slash tutorial on the MAC Mineralize foundation, and it looks like this, and I'm wearing it in NW55. So first off, it's a creamy consistency. It's a very for cream, it's very light in consistency, which is a good thing. The compact looks like this. It has the mirror in it, of course, and then also it also has a sponge that comes with it. I never used a sponge, so it just ends up sitting down here, but that is nice for those who prefer to use sponges over brushes. Next, first off, right now I just washed and moisturized my skin, and I applied my concealer already. And for concealer, I always use the same concealer. I never really try any other concealers just because this one works so well and I've always used it. But I use the M.A.C Studio Finish Concealer in NW50. And it's just a creamy concealer. I have a lot of acne scarring, so it just kind of helps me cover those up, which I love. You can apply it before or after. If you have a lot of things to cover, I recommend applying the concealer before the foundation. If you just have like a blemish or one or two things that you want to kind of cover up, you can always just apply the concealer afterwards. It's really just up to personal preference. Kind of play around with it and see what works best for you. I've tried applying this with a couple different brushes. I've used stippling brushes with it, which are kind of okay. Personally, I didn't really like using the stippling brush with it, which that is what MAC promoted this particular foundation with, but just my personal preference, I didn't like it. You can use the 109 from MAC. This one is a really good brush too. I would definitely use this one in a pinch. But I'm actually going to be using the Sonia Kashuk Kabuki brush. I would either use this one or the Makeup Forever HD Kabuki brush. This one, I'm going to give a little mini review on this. I have seen this for a while. Those of you who kind of keep up on Sonia Kashuk, she comes out with different a different set of brushes every couple months or every season kind of. And this was this season's, I guess, for winter. Personally, I didn't want to buy the set because it looks like it would be really hard, at least to me. And I don't really want a hard kabuki brush. That just would be horrible. But it's so super soft, and not at all what I expected. I actually ended up buying this one because it was on sale for like $6. So I was like, okay, what the heck, I'll try it. So first things first is I just take the kabuki brush and I just lightly tap it into the foundation, and I just have a little bit at the top, and I'm just going to start by buffing it into my skin. Just using circular motions. I like it. It does have a very, like I said, it's a very light consistency. It feels good on my skin. One thing about this brush is it kind of sheds a lot, but that's probably because I just got it and I haven't washed it too many times yet, so that'll probably go away. I noticed that with a lot of the Sonia Kashuk brushes, and actually even some of the MAC brushes, but so I just applied just lightly one coat of it, and so that's how it looks so far. you can always, it has a buildable coverage, which most foundations do. It has a buildable coverage, so if you apply it first and you feel like you need more coverage, go ahead and apply another layer. I recommend to apply small amounts at once and then reassess and build up from there, because it's easier to obviously put more on than it is to take a lot of it off and put it back on and all that. So once you get to the desired coverage that you want, I would use a setting powder with this. Personally, I don't use M.A.C translucent powder. There's a lot of different things that you can use as a setting powder though with this foundation. You could use translucent powder. You could use one of the Mineralize skin finish powders from M.A.C if you want to. You could use any setting powder, whatever your preferred setting powder is. I use the same one no matter what foundation that I use, which is the Makeup Forever HD, the high definition powder. And you can get this at Sephora or on makeupforever.com, but I believe it's like $30-32, something like that, and it lasts a long time. It looks like a small container, but this will last you quite a long time. And I'm going to use the Sonia Kashuk large powder brush. This was a bamboo one from another one of their collections. So just take your brush and tap it in there. And then a little trick is so that you don't get powder everywhere. Instead of tapping it off like that, kind of just tap your brush this way. That way you lose less powder and the powder actually goes down into the brush instead of just going everywhere. Once you've done that, just apply your powder. If you're really oily, you can use a foundation primer with the foundation if you want to. I have dry skin, so I usually don't use a foundation primer because I usually find that a lot of them break me out. So the less things I put on my skin, the better for me. But there you go. That's the finished look of it. Overall, I really like this foundation. I will definitely be wearing it for a while. I actually like this better than the Studio Tech. It does have a different finish. This one is much more of a natural finish. The Studio Tech is a lot thicker on the skin, which a lot of people complain about, that causing more breakouts. This one is a lot thinner. I like that about it. I like the texture of it, and it just feels, it doesn't feel like really cakey like you have makeup on. It really just has like a fresh kind of flawless look and feel to it. So I really like that about it. For the price, it's a good price. It's $32.50, so it's not too expensive. And as far as how long it lasts, this is my first time using this one, but usually my foundation lasts quite a while. It's kind of depending on how much you use and if you wear it every day and that sort of thing. But it should last a pretty long time. My aunt, she uses this one, and she lasts about 3 months or so, and she wears her makeup every single day. So it just kind of all depends, and in my personal opinion, she cakes it on a little bit. So that should tell you that it does last quite a long time. So overall, I really like it. I definitely think it's a really good foundation to buy. And it's another thing about it that is really nice about it is that it is pretty long lasting. Studio Scope, Studio Tech, they seem not to last as long, whereas this, I get through the whole day, 8-hour day, and my foundation still looks good, and I don't have to constantly apply powder to it to keep it matte. So that is a really nice thing about it. So that's my review on it, my tutorial. I hope you guys like it. So thank you guys for watching as always, and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah!